And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. First down here for the offense. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Not just so you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. Doesn't get better than that.
They'll run the screen. At midfield, he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be
I'm all over him.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 30. And it is a
Good
play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Quick strike complete. Makes the catch and knocked down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. A first down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the move. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Irish.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You've got to make them pay for gambling.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Man, that That's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays.
Got a lot of running room. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He lets it fly. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
To the air, it's Howard. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Finding an escape route. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Makes the catch. It's Judkins. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. He wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Signals for a fair catch around the 5-yard line and hauls it in. He's backed up deep in his own territory. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Makes the quick grab. At the 40, there he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick completion to the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close.
You know what the fuck going on. Nah. My girl on FaceTime. Now tell her you know what the fuck going on. Hell, let's say that.
The Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down mark. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. 3rd and goal from way back there. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Ball in the air, intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. 3rd and inches coming, maybe the biggest play of the game.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th. To score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
That's caught. It's Evans. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Got his man. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He's right on target. He's into the end. Now it's a 2-possession game, a 9-point lead here in the 4th. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. And they'll try to tack on 2. It's complete to the left. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Here come the Irish back on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the dub.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
They're setting up the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth down attempts, they'll try it again. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail me, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
At the 20, he's got space. Quarterback gets the first down and more. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. No need to get cute here. You've run enough plays. Now it's time for the kneel down, David.
Take the knee, make them use their last time out, then they're out. The clock runs out. Jesse, it's a beautiful thing.
The only way you lose this game is if you fumble it. Make sure you execute the center quarterback exchange and go celebrate in the locker room.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. fires to the right. Got a wide open receiver. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Some would say run out the clock, some would say I don't need to add points, but here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Second down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the game is over. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the... They got him in the end zone for a safety. Just an inexplicable lapse of judgment to go back into his own end zone. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this.
Hey, you good, gang?
Looking to throw, it's Howard. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
The Buckeyes racing to the line in a hurry-up. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Coming after it. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on fourth down. Offense set on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pocket starts to collapse. At the 45 on his way. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Moving away from pressure. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job
Trying to get behind the defense. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense That's a deliberate strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They showed.
And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played one quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the
Will
offense
Howard.
tremendous field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, returning almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Here comes that Alabama offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, partner.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The hand to the running back. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuck.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Keeps the legs moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking left. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Got his man quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Henderson. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh no. That is an oh no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Fires the pass, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. You're not getting him on the ground. still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
1st and 10, the whole menu open. You can run the football. You can do whatever you want. You can tell they call a pass. He does a really good job in the pocket, just being a great athlete. Scramble outside, go get another first down. 1st and 10 again.
Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Milroe. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown time. They'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Ibuka. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus.